that was the first event that was won. That was a slightly easier one to prevail in, I think, than Formula E. I think one of the things that I learned very quickly throughout my time observing in season 5 was just the level of complexity that goes along with this series and this sport. And I think that's not to be underestimated. So I think we're coming into this knowing how big the challenge is. But at the same time, as I think both Alan and Roger have already said, we're competitors at the end of the day, and we're very much looking forward to that competition.
From an operational point of view, how crucial was it last season to get one up on some of the opposition coming into the championship? It was a cute move, wasn't it, for HWA Racelab to have that preparatory year?
I think for us, I mean, it was always part of the plan to follow that path, and there's no doubt that from an operational standpoint, Formula E, because of those fundamental differences compared with other series, it's great to have that opportunity through the participation of HWA Racelabs to really get a feel for how it works. Having said that, I think there's a fundamental difference between coming in as a customer team and actually coming in as a manufacturer, and we're observing that now as well. I think that again, that's a new phase, a new challenge for us as we go forward. So I think that season 6 again, we're very aware of how we need to set and manage the expectations going forward. We've got a very steep learning curve ahead of us, but we're again looking forward to getting on with it.
You got a very strong driver lineup with Nick and with Stoffel in the team. Some continuity with Stoffel, and then the currently or recently crowned Formula 2 champion in Nick. What are you expecting? Aims and objectives for those guys this season?
I think with Stoffel, we saw in season 5, he's got an incredible talent, incredible speed as well, and I think his racecraft as well in terms of the Formula E nuances that you need also developed over season 5. So I'm expecting that very much to continue. And I think with Stoffel, we've got somebody that's coming in with that year's experience that's going to be extremely beneficial to the team as well in terms of the further development. With Nick, we've got somebody who's incredibly exciting off the back of that Formula 2 championship. He's obviously coming in with a certain momentum that goes along with that success as well. And at the moment, from what we see, the guys get on very well. Again, they're going to be competitors on the track, but we've got a combination there which is dynamic enough to really drive us forward and to challenge us, but at the same time, I think has a level of maturity that will help that team development.
And this intriguing story of having 4 major German OEMs in the championship, it's not going to be the first time you're going to be asked about it this year. It's an intriguing subplot to the championship. Your thoughts on that, and just generally how interesting it is for you as a manufacturer to be in the championship with these other great brands?
I think it's great. I mean, at the end of the day, we do have some fantastic interest from a whole range of OEMs. The fact that we've got 4 German OEMs involved now is brilliant. We've got our neighbours down the road in Stuttgart as well, taking part for the first time this season. So I think, again, that just adds a different dynamic to the whole thing. But just to reinforce what Alan said, that doesn't mean that they are any more or less competitors to us than any of the other teams that are involved. And I think that at the moment we'll approach them as competitors in the same way that we do all of the others, but it does add a very intriguing subplot to the whole thing. I think season 6 will be the better for it.
Good luck to you, Ian, and the team. All the best for the season ahead.